Hi, I'm Heather Deaton. I'm a member at St. Matthew's, and I'd like to share a reflection on solitude. As we're all stuck at home, under the stay-at-home orders, sheltering in place, safer at home, whatever words we use to describe it, it's really been a bit limiting and isolating. I'm being very aware of the safety of my family, how I am protecting myself, making sure that we've got what we need, looking out for my own physical needs, my own emotional needs, washing our hands all the time, thinking about when we're going to be around other people at the store, how to make sure that we've got what we need so we can limit that, and making sure we're fully stocked. It's really made me think through what solitude really can mean. And I'd like to share with you a reflection from Charles Ringma's book, Dare to Journey, with Henry Nouwen. So this is number 149, and it's Solitude and Sensitivity, Seeking Others in a New Light. While we need to be careful not to exaggerate the benefits that flow from the practice of solitude, it is nevertheless a discipline that can yield much good. The practice of solitude allows us to get in touch with what is happening to us. It can make us more aware of our struggles and pain, but it can also help us to see the good things that are happening to us. Because we are more in touch with ourselves, we can also be more sensitive to the concerns of others. Nouwen suggests that solitude indeed makes you more sensitive to the good in people. It can also make us more aware of their needs and concerns. This is so because the practice of solitude helps us to square away our own issues to the point that we are no longer preoccupied with them. This truly frees us for others so that we can affirm the good and care about their pain. And I would say that I've seen that change in our family as well. So it's not so much about making sure that we protect ourselves. When I go out, I make sure that I protect others in case I've got COVID and I'm asymptomatic, or what I could be transferring from places I've been. If I run along the bike path, I make sure I give plenty of space to others on that path. I know we see a lot of people out in our neighborhood. One thing I'm noticing too is how important it is to reach out across the street to say hello as we're walking far from each other, and the social distance dance that we have to do when you walk down the sidewalk. Who's going to go to the street? Who's going to go to the right or the left? And just trying to be aware of that. Also reaching out and making sure that our family members, our neighbors, anyone that we know have what they need, not just the provisions. We can certainly share our stock of toilet paper or hand sanitizer. But it's more about the emotional needs of others too, as people feel isolated and alone and afraid and fearful, not sure when this is going to end. But I would say that another piece I'm noticing about my own awareness is I'm aware and paying attention to where God is in everything that we do. So the personal connections that we have with one another as we make sure that we're okay. What we can do when we're trying to lighten things up and liven things up and support one another when somebody at our house or that we know is not feeling all that great about things. Maybe they're down. We can try to be there and listen and support, acknowledge, and make sure that they know that it's okay. This is not the time to think that everything has to be happy. It's not the time to think that everything's going to go perfect, but, being aware of the needs of others. I'm also aware just that God is in everything around us. When I'm in nature, trying to get away from others, walking down a street that's not very crowded or hiking along a trail that maybe no one else is around, and just being able to really see the beauty in the creation. When you hear people laughing inside their own yard or kids playing that maybe are doing things different that they may not even understand why, just that kind of innocence and joy has really been wonderful to be able to see, God's Spirit in each and every one of us. And also when I'm alone with my thoughts too, being able to feel God's presence guiding me and helping me kind of go through my own emotions of everything as well. I'd like to read to you the verse that goes along with the reflection from Charles Ringma's book, and it's from 2 Peter chapter 1, starts with verse 5. I'll read through verse 9. The translation I'm using is from the Message. So don't lose a minute in building on what you've been given, complementing your basic faith with good character, spiritual understanding, alert discipline, passionate patience, reverent wonder, warm friendliness, and generous love, each dimension fitting into and developing the others. With these qualities active and growing in your lives, no grass will grow under your feet. No day will pass without its reward as you mature in your experience of our Master Jesus. Without these qualities, you can't see what's right before you, oblivious that your old sinful life has been wiped off the books. Enjoy this time of solitude and sensitivity. God's peace with you.